The City of Miami Gardens presents JITG Music Fest featuring Maxwell, DeVito, Summer Walker, Jasmine Sullivan, Babyface, Kirk Franklin, Omarion, Jeezy, Scarface, Tink, Eric Bellinger, Tamia, Jaheim, DJ Cassidy's Pass the Mic Love, Marsha Ambrosia, October London, and more artists to be announced. Hosted by Jess Hilarious and Ricky Smiley. March 9th and 10th at Hard Rock Stadium. For tickets, visit jazzinthegardens.com.
Hey, welcome to this preview of Unleash Your Audacious Confidence that will be airing live on Win Win Women TV. And that was Jazz in the Gardens. Listen, March 9th and 10th. Mark your calendars because the City of Miami Gardens is presenting Jazz in the Gardens Music Festival featuring performances by Maxwell, Davido, Kirk Franklin, Babyface, Summer Walker, and so many other artists. Listen, go to jazzinthegardens.com, not just for tickets, but to get more information about all the performances, all the performers that are going to be there in Jazz in the Garden. So if you're in the South Florida area, or if you want to come in just for Jazz in the Gardens, go ahead and click jazzinthegardens.com and check it out. So I thank you all for joining us today. And we have a doozy of a topic today. I'm so excited for our guests to join us during the show. She can't be here live with us, but she will be on the live show. But before that, I really want to encourage you to go ahead and connect with me, Alicia360.com. And if you go to Alicia360.com, you will get a free download of the 7 Secrets to Audacious Confidence. Right there, 7 Secrets to Audacious Confidence. So you can get the free download of that if you go just to Alicia360.com. I mean, Alicia360.com. Alicia360.com and check that out. So welcome to all our viewers who are live with us and those of you who are watching us on replay on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much. And if you are on our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/@AliciaCurry. We would love to have you as a subscriber because on our channel, we have a lot of content there to help boost you and your business and just improve your life in general. So we're really there to influence, educate, inspire, and entertain you so you can step out in your own life with audacious confidence. You can also follow me on Instagram @TheAliciaCurry or @AudaciousConfidence. So we have, I'm going to get to our topic because I have all these wonderful notes to share with you, but we're doing something special for Women's History Month and especially that International Women's Week. And it's hormone health for women. I've had the privilege and the honor to have worked with a health coach before I had surgery. After I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I worked with Lydia Martinez Ebling to really start working on my hormones to balance them because she was not just her, but the doctors also advised me that it was my hormones, the imbalance of my hormones that was causing the tumors. And so I worked with her on that cellular level to balance out my hormones. And so we are so honored to have her join us we're going to be at Audacious in Fort Lauderdale on March 9th from 4 to 6. And Lydia is going to share with us all about hormone health and how we can balance our hormones. So women, if you're experiencing things like weight gain and bloating and brain fog and night sweats and hot flashes and all the things, right? Cramps, overly painful cramps during your period. I know it's not an easy topic to talk about, but if you're experiencing things that are just extreme, it's not normal. And Lydia is going to share with us some ways that we can balance those things out. I'm also so excited to do it at Audacious because on my journey to healing we discovered that my bone density was just pre-osteoporosis. So I was in osteopenia. And my chiropractor actually introduced me to Dawn Holy of OsteoStrong. And I've been going to OsteoStrong now for I think 9 months to strengthen my bones, my muscle, and my balance. And I'm so excited to have this workshop there at OsteoStrong. So women, I encourage you to come out. Here is the information if I didn't already put it across the screen. March 9th from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time in Fort Lauderdale. That's a Saturday. And the bit.ly link, if you want to go, it's on Eventbrite. It's bit.ly/3CKUZ. So go check that out. We'll be at OsteoStrong in Fort Lauderdale. If you don't have a chance to write all that down and you want to know, just go to alicia360.com and send me a message and I'll send you the direct link. You can message me on WhatsApp. You can send me an email from that alicia360.com. So just go there and I'll give you all the details to come to OsteoStrong. It's only $35 to come and be a part of that. So now that I've said all of that, let's get to the topic of our preview for today. Our show preview today is juggling motherhood and career demands. Man, can that really sock you in the gut sometimes? You know, that balance of trying to be a mom, be a good mom, be a wife or a spouse or a partner to someone, and be a great either business owner, boss, leader, or just employee, just trying to balance career, work, life, all of that. And our guest that's going to be joining us at 5 p.m. Eastern, if you go to redcarpetceo.com at 5 p.m., you hit that button that says join the show. And when you hit that button, it'll take you to a link that says join now. You hit that and you're in the show in our live studio audience. So you come be a part of our live studio audience, because the great thing about being in the live studio audience is after our 30-minute taping of the show that then goes on to Roku and Amazon app and Apple TV. After that 30 minutes, you get a chance to unmute your microphone, put your camera on, and ask Dr. Sarah questions. So Dr. Sarah Breen is our guest, and she is going to share with us not just her decision for starting an entirely new career about a little over a year ago, or around a year ago, while being a pediatrician and a mother. So she's juggling being a pediatrician, being a full-time mom, being a wife, and starting a new career as the chief operating officer of a company that her husband owns. And so now she's going into partnership in business with her husband, and all that it took to make that decision. So she's going to share with us. So if you are working in a job and you want to start a new business and you're a mom and you're trying to figure out how to make that decision and how do I gain confidence in that I can do all of these things, this is a great show for you to join us at redcarpetceo.com and check it out, because Dr. Sarah is really going to give us a lot of the decision-making process that she went to do that. And then how do you find, ways to rid yourself of that mom guilt? Because mom guilt can be real for some people, can be really real for some people. And it's having the courage to juggle motherhood and the demands of a strenuous career and then starting something completely new. So those of you who are out there who are looking to start a new business or start a side hustle, or you have a side hustle and you've got your full-time job and you've got you're a mother and you're feeling the pressure of all of it, I encourage you to come listen to Dr. Sarah. We're also going to talk with how do you really compartmentalize or create those boundaries? How do you create those boundaries for each part of your life so that you don't burn yourself out? Because that could be a slippery slope as well, that you're trying to be everything to everyone and not being enough for yourself. So how does she find the time as a busy mom, pediatrician, and now COO? Because she still is a pediatrician. She told me she's scaled back on the days and hours that she operates as a pediatrician, that she goes in to see patients, etc. But she's still a pediatrician. She has a COO position. She is a mother, and they travel a lot. And so how do you find ways to create boundaries around that and still have time for yourself? So where is self-care in all of that? Because that's super important. And just understanding the strengths that you have, because in our pre-conversation before the show, before we booked the show, she talked about knowing her innate strengths, and knowing what her innate strengths were helped her make that decision to step into a COO position, even though it wasn't something she had ever done, because her whole career had been in the medical field, had been as a pediatrician. So understanding what those innate strengths were that allowed her to say, yes, I can do this. I have the ability, I have the skill, I have these innate strengths within me. And we look at innate strengths from that place of the cognitive mind, the doing part of the mind, not your cognitive, which is how you think and the skills that you've developed and the knowledge that you have, and although not that cognitive piece, not your affective piece, which is about your behavioral type, your personality type, your desires, your motivations, not from that part, but that cognitive, how you naturally take action, strive, and do things. That once she understood her cognitive, how she was made up cognitively, she was able to take on this new role, knowing that everything that she needs was already on the inside of her. So that was an exciting thing. So we're going to dive into that a little bit, into cognitive strengths and how she understood what her strengths were within the framework of what she needed to do as a COO, even though she had never been a COO before. And, you know, how do you make that decision then to step away? When is the right decision to step away from what you've been doing into something new? So I hope you're able to join us, redcarpetceo.com. We're live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific on Win Win Women TV. And we're there every Monday at 5, so you can come join us. But if by chance you miss us on Monday, you're just unable to join us live at 5 p.m., you can find the Win Win Women channel on Roku, on Amazon TV, and on Apple TV. And you can find the Win Win Women channel there, and you can look for us. You can, again, go to redcarpetceo.com where we upload the video on Fridays. On Fridays, that's why I said, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because on Fridays, we always upload our shows on our YouTube channel. For those of you who cannot join us live and cannot get to us on Roku or Amazon or Apple, you can definitely see us live on YouTube on Fridays. So if you go to our website, redcarpetceo.com, the link to the video will be there, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and it will be delivered to you so you don't have to miss it, because we don't want you to miss these amazing, valuable tips that our guests are bringing to you, that are sharing with you ways that you can up level, or you can find balance, or you can find a way to deal with some of the overwhelm and stress that you have to deal with every single day. And so I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss an episode, or go to our website, redcarpetceo.com. Finally, I just want to say that if you would like to be a guest on our show, We're always looking for great, interesting, amazing guests that can share with our audience. So just go to redcarpetceo.com. If you scroll up, like scroll up the page, you'll see a link that says be our guest, and you can fill that out and we'll get an email and get back to you about being a guest on our show. And of course, we want to invite you to be a guest, to subscribe, to be a part of our community of entrepreneurs or business owners, or if you are just a woman that wants more out of life, just be a part of our community. You can look me up on Facebook, but just go to Alicia 360. It's all there. Everything is there. All right. So that's it for me. I'm going to get ready now to join, to prep for our guest, to join the show live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific. Again, go to redcarpetceo.com. We definitely want to see you there. Our topic is Juggling Motherhood and Career Demands with Dr. Sarah Breen today at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific. I'll see you then.